Hey guys, welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. Don here. This week I want to go over a few things. The interview that showed up on Present this week is with Sarah Brenmeyer. She works for 10 Toes Marketing. It's kind of interesting. She does not, you can't like hire her to do marketing for your practice. But what she does do marketing for is for like different companies that market to podiatrists. So it's kind of a neat way. We had a nice time chatting, talking about some marketing ideas. You might enjoy that interview. Today, I'm also going to talk a little bit about the reboot that's happening, some kind of neat tips within using your videos, doing timestamps and the pound sign, fat pad videos with Leniva. Well, once again, I just do this because I like these. I'm interested. This is what I'm learning about. Not that I get paid for any of these things. And then kind of a neat, kind of a surgical technique that I learned. So Sarah, she's gonna. There's a nice little audio you can put. I'll put a link here underneath if you want to watch that. Okay. So let's go here now into these. So here's her interview right here. It's branding your practice with Sarah from 10 Toes Marketing. It's also on the podcast if you want to learn about that. Also, this is that podiatry reboot that Jim's putting on with Tyson. I think this would be great. Like, look at this. It's Tuesday evenings. You're going to be there for an hour. It's 1 hour of your time, but I think it could really provide great growth. And the cool thing is it's 100% podiatrist, but that's not really it. The main thing is like they're going to give you your money back if you don't like it, or more than your money back. And here's what they're covering. So these are things that I don't even know how you can cover this in an hour, but they're going to be covering this. And then there's like a Facebook group and stuff like that. So each week there's going to be stuff. If you want to learn more, I'll put the link here. It's the reboot thing. Come on, this is like short money. I think it's $100 a week or something like that, but it could make wonderful changes in your practice by doing this. I think Tyson's been doing this in the other market in Europe, and he's had great success with it. So I would highly recommend it to you. I wanted to give you a little tip here on how to do these things. This was that recent webinar I told you guys about. I've learned recently how to put these timestamps in. Now these show up automatically in most videos. So basically what I used to do is I used to cut up the video into number sections, and I may still do that because like who's going to watch however long this is, a 48-minute video? No one is, okay? But if you put here the timestamps and like what we talked about, causes of neuroma, imaging, shoe modifications, non-surgical treatment, all these things. And then as they're up here, if you go through, you can see here it has the names of what we're talking about. So they can go right to that individual section that they want to talk about or learn about. The other cool thing I learned, and I thought these actually showed up here. I have to figure out how to do that. But if you do the pound and the name of your name or your company, and if you do that in all your videos, there is a way it should kind of show up here when people are looking at it. So the pound kind of hashtag thing, okay? That's kind of cool. And then finally, Leniva. This was something I learned from the Ignite conference, and it looks pretty promising. So I put within Podiatry Practice Mastery, there's a section under Leniva, and I put some links here to Jody's lectures. I think you're going to really like them. It talks about how to increase fat pad and cushioning. They sent us a trial box of it, so they'll probably do that with you as well. You can do a trial and just give it a shot and see how it works for you. I think the pricing is about $400 an injection, and I think we're going to like triple it, so about $1,200 to $1,500. The goal is to put padding underneath areas that are pre-ulcerative or calloused or things like that. So those are those things. And then the last tip, I was talking to Daniel Hall, and we were just kind of talking about surgical techniques, and we're talking about this kind of hype with the plantar fascial release. And I was like, gosh, I had some dehiscence with it, with those incisions. And he said, well, did you ever consider using an 18 gauge needle for it? And I was like, not really. And so that's what I do that for the flexors. And so that's what he recommended, is trying, instead of doing an open fasciotomy with doing your selective plantar fascial release the same way you feel it, you can just use, like he said, he uses 3 18-gauge needles because they kind of dull out pretty quick. But that was a kind of a neat idea, and I'm hoping that'll give me less dehiscence, because that's the whole problem with these things is the incision. A couple of them I did, they just don't heal the best. They eventually heal, but I just don't like that stress with it. So I think those are the things that we were kind of talking about today. Hope you guys found this helpful. Join Podiatry Practice Mastery. I'm always putting new stuff on there, and I put these this information about the Leneva in there and things like that. Okay. Once again, guys, have a great day.